People, listen up. It's a fucking lockdown right now.
Come off it. We're not in a prison.
Good morning and welcome back to the channel, and it has been a bit of a delay since the last film. We've had a full intense week, not actually of training but of other things that you have to do in life. So I've actually missed 5 days training, which is actually a total of 2 specific sessions that I needed to do with the recovery in between. I've had a bit of a week and I've not been getting back home till after 8 in the evening from about 6:30 in the morning, and obviously I have a family as well, so not the most ideal situation, but sometimes these things can't be helped. It does happen. The important thing is not to panic. In terms of your training volumes, I have had a lot of good volume and good specific sessions up until now. So the 5 days, although not ideal, is it really going to make a massive significant impact at this current stage and at this time of the year of being the back end of January? No. So we will adjust today's training session, and today we're going to go for endurance. We're going to get the legs spinning back up again. It's going to be real low intensity. I'll probably be able to talk like this and I'll up it slightly, but it's going to be about getting the time and the hours in, using a super high cadence to get that flexibility back into the legs. So it is daylight. The daylight is getting back in within the mornings. It is a much later start for me this morning because of the week I've had. I actually, no alarm set. I just wanted to wake up naturally. I've just been kind of lying around for the last couple of hours, doing a bit of stretching, watching a couple of things that I wanted to see. And now I'm going to get some food and coffee, and we're going to jump on Zwift. Because although the weather looks absolutely amazing, it is freezing. It's sitting around about 0 degrees. There's lots of ice on the road and a couple of warnings out. We have had a lot of snow, as you'll have seen from our previous films. The snow melted this week with heavy rain and sleet showers, and the temperature's going up to about 4 degrees, but now it dropped back down and it was about -3 last night, and still sitting round about 0 just now. So you may wonder why I'm in winter gear, because my garage has no heating and it's absolutely freezing. And on the lower intensity rides, so just say you're going out for like a club ride or something like that, but obviously solo because of social distancing and lockdown, that's why I'm on Zwift. You kind of get that initial heat and sweat build up, and then you start to freeze, or certainly in my case that seems to happen. So hence the winter gear, and I'll obviously be packing some changes of clothes in case I need to jump off and just kind of freshen up a little bit. So yeah, so we'll see you on the run. Okay, so we are off. Just started, just warming up. Full winter gear. Inside in winter gear. Look at the ice. Freezing. Freezing. It is really cold in here. But we'll heat up soon, and we've got changes of clothes there when required. Excuse the garage, it is a little bit of a mess. That's another film because as you'll know, I had a Ford Transit Custom which was converted to a campervan, self-build, and sold that a few months ago now, just after a big Scottish epic road trip and up to Skye. The only reason why I sold it was because I want a bigger vehicle and to be able to have a garage in the back for bikes, without the bikes actually being in the physical vehicle itself. So everything from the van was kind of stripped out, and I'm just waiting to purchase and pick up what will be a Peugeot Boxster L3H2, which will make a good conversion, new van, and I want it to be completely self-sufficient. So we're just warming up just now, 95 RPM, 132 watts, and I've just noticed there's no heart rate pickup, so I'm just going to reset my heart rate and be back in a minute. Okay, so that's heart rate on. I've noticed that sometimes happens on Zwift. So when you're on Zwift, I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but I have done on quite a number of occasions, especially if I put my heart rate strap on, had something to eat, then waited for the digestion and then jumped on training. Sometimes there doesn't seem to be a pickup, so you just dampen the touch point terminals or I've just had to go into the Zwift options there, unpair my heart rate monitor and then repair it again, and that seems to have done the trick. 122 BPM, just spinning, 140 watts, like less than zone 1. So I'm gonna go pick up the pace and then we'll crack on with this lockdown bike ride. Alright, so we are now out and recovering after the training. You know, the training, as I said, it was just moderate. Ended up doing just slightly over 2 hours, 2 hours and 3 minutes, just a tad under 74 kilometers on Zwift. You know, just kind of averaging like 200 watts. We did 20 minutes at like just over 240 watts, and we did a couple of seated sprints at over 600 watts. But today was an easy day on the bike, just to get the legs back into the flow. And tomorrow is like a 2 hour 15 minute muscular endurance strength training. So I'm out at the moment at my favourite place to walk because of the views, all within walking distance of the house. Out with Socks, or Boy. He's got like 2 names and he responds to both of them. It's called Boy or Socks. So yeah, lockdown, very restrictive, but all for a good reason. Still enjoying it. Super lucky to stay where I stay because you know, I get to be able to go out and about, so it's very, very good. And still get to do the training. Zwift is a great application. I really do recommend it because, you know, you can still socialise, do group rides, do all your structured training, and not leave your house. So absolutely amazing, incredible. So very good. Now this year we do have some exciting things coming. We don't know how long lockdown's going to go on. Rather, I do know they're going to try and have everybody vaccinated for COVID round about September in the UK. I think that's what the current plan is, according to the recent information. We'll just have to see how that goes with this walk. Enjoy the scenery. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.